All right, part 2 coming at you. Guess it's going to be a 3-part series here. 200 cards is tough to get through. All right, so I subbed 16, 17, and 18 Prism team sets. Well, not team sets, but all the cards from the team there. Either them or Don Russ are what is going to be recognized by the PSA registry as the new tops. They took a vote, and then they basically said, all right, we'll allow both of them. So I chose the Prism. Karen already had a bunch of them. And instead of Don Russ paper, I like them, but I don't have them. I didn't collect them, and I prefer this a little bit more. So I got the, from 16, got the Hyde and the Gem. This is my lone 9, I think, in the mix, the DeForest Buckner. But I had subbed one of these before and got a gem on it, so thankfully the one I got a 9 on, I already had in a gem. It's the Kaepernick in a gem. The Jeff Driscoll in a gem. Quentin Patton, gem. Never made it on the team really. Aaron Burbridge, gem. Vance McDonald now on the Steelers, gem. Kelvin Taylor never really made it on the team, gem. Torrey Smith just retired, gem. It's got Steve Young in the mix there. Got a gem on that. All right, going into 17 Prism. Marquise Goodwin got the gem. Carlos Hyde with the gem. Bruce Ellington, gem. Vance McDonald, gem. Reuben Foster. I don't think he's in the league this year at all. Gem. Solomon Thomas. If he doesn't turn it on this year, he will be out of the league for sure. Joe Williams. One of our resident bums, but good looking card in the gem. Trent Taylor. Just wasn't quite big enough as a tiny slot guy, so he didn't make the team for long. He was on for a little bit. Brian Hoyer, he's a bum, but still a gem. Pierre Garcon, gem. Into 18 here. Pierre Garcon again, gem. Richie James, gem. Jerick McKinnon tore another ACL. Can't get that guy on the field 2 years in a row. Richard Sherman, gem. Jimmy G, gem. Marquise Goodwin, gem. And you see him on a roll here. You could tell the centering. You got to count these dots here. You got to count these lines here and make sure that's even. And then you're pretty much good to go, as long as the surface is good. But these cards, if you get them relatively new, they're not sticking together or anything, so there's no issues there. Kyle Juszczyk, gem. Dante Pettis. Oh, this is my other 9. I did get a 9 on another one. The 9 on that. And the Fred Warner. And be on the lookout for future videos with this guy's rainbow. 21 card rainbow. I got one more to go. And it's not one of the hard ones. So, pretty excited about that. Let's see. Try to get a stacker here out of the way. And let's go some Topps base. Since I do the player sets of Master Topps for these guys, Ronnie Lott, I did the disclaimer back. Got the 9. I'll take that. Sent in the Roger Clegg disclaimer back. For those that aren't familiar, this is a couple of lines here. Relatively newfound variation. And got the Jerry Rice in a 9 as well. So 3 9s on that. Kind of happy. Alright, 91s. Didn't do that great on these, but some of them you're just subbing like, look, I need to fill this set up. And, you know, if I've busted, geez, you know, 7, 8, 10 boxes of these over the years, and if I'm looking at a stack up and this is the best damn one I got, well, shit, I'm just going to stop buying boxes and I'm going to sell the best one I got. So, Harry Sidney in an 8, Kevin Fagan, that one pulled a gem. Not many gems in the 91 though. Dave Waymer in a 9. Guy McIntyre, 8.5. I like the 8.5s just because it means I wasn't absolutely crazy in the grade, because obviously it looked real good if they gave it a 0.5. But, Michael Carter, an 8.5. Daryl Pollard in the mint 9. Mike Sherrard, mint 9. Dexter Carter, mint 9. Tom Rathman, mint 9. Jesse Sapolu, mint 9. Mike Kofer, mint 9. Keith DeLong, mint 9. Brent Jones, mint 9. I don't know what the mint 9s here. Harris Barton, mint 9. Eric Davis, mint 9. This is one, I can't find a centered one of these to save my life. Derek Thomas and Charles Haley, league leaders, got the mint 9. I really want that one in a gem. And then the team card, mint 9 as well. Get those 91s out of the way. Comes another stack. 92s, kind of the same deal with the 91s a little bit. These are tough cards, tough cards. You pull them out of the packs. With the centering, the corners are already always jacked up in the packs and everything. Steve Wallace in a mint 9. Michael Walter got the gem though. Keith DeLong got the gem. Bill Romanowski got the 9. Amp Lee got the gem. Ryan Bollinger. Hate subbing cards like these. It doesn't even have a 49er like logo on the front or nothing. It just says it right there in tiny little letters. But got the mint 9 on that. Ted Washington got the gem. Pierce Holt with the gem. Right, going into 93. Brent Jones, mint 9. These ones are tough, so I just was like, screw it. These are, I knew they were basically 9s, so I'll take the 9s. Ricky Waters in a 9. I still wanted that one in a 10. 94s ain't much easier. These ones even had like a brownish hue to them, fresh out of the box, which was weird. Jesse Sapolu in the 9. Tim McDonald in the 9. Did relatively okay though. Marco Logan in a 9. I'm happy with 9s. 8s I'm looking to probably replace. And fork over a couple more bucks to upgrade, but mint 9s I'm gonna hold because these are all pretty much all pop 1s as well. So I'm getting a bonus, and they're counting as an 11 as far as points go. So Ken Norton, mint 9. This one's the one like WTF. You got a bent corner somewhere in the deal. It doesn't look 6 worthy, but it's definitely lower grade than the 9s, so definitely got to replace the Adrian Hardy. So big ol' hiccup there. Dana Stubblefield, mint 9. Let's see, 96s. I did a clean sweep. I'm pretty excited about that. Chris Dolman. I found one of these cheap on 4 Sharp Corners while I was waiting on the sub, so I got one. But so it's like pop 4, and I got 2 of them. At gem 10, and it says free agent, defensive end, San Francisco 49ers. So that's why it's a Niners card. Even though it's the Falcons, but pulled the gem. Gem on the Brent Jones from 96. Gem on the Ken Norton. Gem on the Derek LaVille. Gem on the Tim McDonald. Gem on the Dana Stubblefield. 97. Gem on that Garrison Hurst in the Bengals uni, but got the Niners logo there. Only got an 8 on the Norton. Not excited about that. Got a gem on the Tim McDonald. Gem on that Terry Kirby. Gem on the Brent Jones. So the Norton was just the one hiccup in the 97s. 99s are, they're pretty tough too. These corners, man, you breathe on them, and some of the color and stuff comes up and you start seeing white. So I'm real happy. There's a gem on that. Gem on the Ken Norton as well. Gem on the Garrison Hurst. I must have had 10 of these damn things, and luckily one of them had the good centering, because that top to bottom stuff was real atrocious on most of them. Tommy Vardell, got the gem as well. There's only one hiccup in the 99s, the rest were gems. Pretty cool. And then 06s sent in. Got a gem on the Trent Dilfer and a gem on there, Nice Battle. These are both Pop 2, and I have the other ones. I didn't know I had the other ones because I was looking at the wrong set. So if you guys are set builders, you're building these things from scratch, and a lot of times you build the set without some of the cards being graded already, and so then they don't have spec numbers, and so they can't load the spec numbers to the set, and so you have to do a whole lot of admin work once you get cards subbed. And so these both belong to the 06 set as well as the Decade set that I had, but they didn't belong to the 1948 to present. And that's the one I looked in to see if I needed the cards graded. And so it had those two holes right there, and I thought, oh, I guess I need to get those graded. Got gems on them, but already had them. Some more modern Niners ones here. Variation, Colin Kaepernick posing. That's awesome in a gem. Excited about that. 2012 Alden, got a mint 9. 12 Jenkins, the helmet, because he has a variation. That one got a mint 9. Andy Lee, gem. Vernon Davis, since it says ball in there, I didn't know there was a variation, but there must be since they said that. So that one got a gem. Carlos Rogers in a gem. Brandon Jacobs in a gem. Kendall Hunter in a gem. David Akers got the mint 9. Excited about this one. Low-key boosted about it, I guess, because a long time ago, somebody listed this one for 23 bucks, Pop 1. I was like, man, I really don't feel like paying that for that guy. He didn't really even make the team for very long. He went by Tank Johnson, so it would have been cool if he made the team. But 2 zeros, which I absolutely hate to see on cards, which means it's all photoshopped and BS. I just didn't feel like paying that, and I subbed one of my own and got the gem. So it's Pop 2 now, and I never had to pay that price, because that dude for a year or two never came down on price. Deshaun Goldson, 9. Mario Manningham got the gem. Justin Smith got the gem. Vernon Davis from 10 got the 9. Glenn Coffey, you might remember him. He just got up and walked away and went to join the Airborne Corps and Army. Oh, and I just fumbled a bunch of it. Well, 4 of them anyway, so not too bad. Hate when I do that though. Ted Ginn got the 8. Mike Upati got the 9. Josh Morgan got a gem. And Taylor Mays, who was supposed to be a superstar out of USC and it never panned out, got the gem. And then the rest I got is Rice's, so I'll do a separate video for that.